Revelio.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we?
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio.
I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean... Come now, Annabelle. Just make your point. Do this for all eternity.
Revelio.
Incendio. Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round?
Big match today. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio. Leviosa. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. You're better than that. Protego. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Stupefy.
Mind the one.
Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy.
Act like a winner.
Incendio.
Don't throw away now.
There comes my way.
What to do? What a victory!
It was mostly...
Please, you wouldn't have got this far on luck alone. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, wonder how my herbology plan...
Hello.
Excellent idea.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things if you need to stop practicing. Excellent form. Nicely done. Next time, perhaps. Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped...
The best duelist won, I suppose.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Incendio!
Incendio!
How much longer do you think?
Now that I have all my goblins back.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Expelliarmus! Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
Incendio! Revelio.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom. Hide mistrust for a week.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we? What are you up to now? Revelio.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though.
Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick.
Incendio.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Incendio! Revelio!
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out?
Incendio!
Lumos.
Reparo. Leviosa.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Leviosa. Revelio. Reparo.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. 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 Ha. Ha. Incendio. Reparo.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Leviosa.
Something is getting in the way of that platform. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first. Accio! That did the trick. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Revelio. Incendio! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? Revelio. I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Revelio.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be...
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them! Incredible.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whizbeer.
Almost fainted trying to harvest a pufferpod the other day. Who do you think will fall from their...
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up! One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
This is brilliant.
I want them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Good, I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment.
say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that.
A bit of a detour. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like we're ready to flip cars. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to...
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom.
If you can, you should. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always... I'll keep an eye out for you.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
It's our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Hello, Mr. Weeks.
Albie Weeks at your service. Shop's been closed since trade, and I've only just returned. Got a few rare yew weavers. Wind wisps, too.
Sounds quite the...
What are we looking for today? That item is of the highest quality. 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 You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the... You seem to be a flyer who might be interested.
Go on.
But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. What I need is someone to conduct the broom. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using an ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How long have you had...
Since the moment I saw... Oh, something... I hope that won't dissuade you.
Why do you need me?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she had... I need a flyer with... He's forever in here. If your rumoured talent...
Sounds as though you took...
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of... She thinks it fit, and I find this... With your help, I can continue proving my...
That sounds intriguing.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the... Once you've beaten Imelda's time...
I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
My patrons to keep me safe.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Leviosa!
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Slytherin versus...
Actually, why not?
I'm so looking for...
Ah, success! Brilliant!
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted, then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. But don't get your hopes up. You can try to prepare by race. Just check in at the podium, where the lead... We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
There you are. The cross-wands duelist to beat.
You can do better! I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
I never thought someone would...
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Black, couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys. You should try to catch...
Why would I do...
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the... If you can manage to get the key into the...
Why would Professor Mole conjure fly...
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out. He's a poltergeist. I thought...
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old traps.
I hear Feldcrop's been getting attacked by random...
Revelio. Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast. Go on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Lumos. Reparo. Incendio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might...
Conjuring?
Yes. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to... You should have acquired some for a potion stick.
I did.
While resources such as moonstone, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the...
I see. Can I regain...
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insight.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have. We discovered this room together. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts. I shall let Deek tell you more when...
Can I use this type of
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both, but the room of requirement...
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I...
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'm ready.
Very well. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin.
I have the Moonstone.
Good. You can conjure more than... Conjuration can be used to decorate. Why don't you try it on?
Deek cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Hasn't seen this many plants here before. thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on the altering spell. You can change the color. Let's get started. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the alter to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room...
Oh, sounds perfect.
Of course, you needn't keep this stuff. Now you have learned...
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. An even big...
How did that...
The room equips itself to your needs. It must... If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these...
Thank you, Professor.
Good. I'll leave you to it.
I cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.